Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're looking for some parties, some festive outfits, Sézane got you covered. And I made quite a big order and I have a lot of things to show you. This video is not sponsored, affiliated or anything. I purchased everything and I'm gonna show you the fit. And let's get started. The first one is this pullover called Lizy, and I have it in size XS. I follow the size recommendations from Sézane, and it's a bit something similar than the Gaspar and so on. You could, I think, wear it both sides. I wore it with the front, with the buttons in the front with a V-neck. I found very nice that the V-neck was not too deep or anything. I followed the size recommendation from Sézane, and I think this was correct. This was fine. I am trying everything before you come for me in the comments, just with a simple jean with no heels, for the purpose of showing you the real fit of the clothes. If I style them, if I put heels and so on, then you cannot really realize how they fit. I'm a petite, 1 meter 5 feet 2, not 6 feet 2, 5 feet 2. And yeah, I would say body type middle, neither very thin nor very curvy, just a tiny bit curvy. And yeah, I don't know what you think. I think again that the fit was nice. For this one I have to bring back my itchiness scale from Sézane, because I will give it like a 6 on the itchiness scale. It is quite itchy. I think it will be better with something under it, but it's still a level of itchiness where you could get used to it. And if you're used to Sézane's pullover like the Gaspar and so on, it's not much more itchy than these ones. In terms of materials, it is 33% polyamide, 32% kid mohair, 32% wool and 3% elastin. So 64% kid mohair and wool. And I think it's the kid mohair that, as always, makes it slightly itchy. It has these little like golden dots. I think it's very cute. I think it's something that can be worn like festive, but ultimately, I mean, it's discreet enough that you could wear it absolutely all year long, simply to go to work or to any events or like in everyday life. Yeah, and it's quite warm also, I have to say. It's a good one, I think. I'm gonna just mention shortly the one I'm wearing today, which is called Omaya. I bought it last year, but I saw that it was again available on their website. I'm just gonna show it to you. And I wore it a lot last year. I love it, so it's available again in case you are interested. And yeah, number 3, you maybe already saw it a bit. Shiny, that I have in size 34. I think the name Shiny is very adapted. And before I go into more details, if you have not done it yet already, you can gladly like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. This means a lot to me. It's a great way to support my little channel. And yeah, so Shiny is this beautiful Bordeaux color, and I mean the amount of glitter, like you're gonna glitter to the moon. It's amazing, the density of the glitters. No need to bring any itchy scale or anything because it's completely lined inside, so it's very comfortable. It's quite heavy because of the amount of glitter. I think the length was also very good. You could potentially tuck it in a bit, but you could also just wear it like that. And the sleeve have a bit this wider shape, which is like really nice and very feminine, and it's like, it's so pretty. You know, you can wear it like simply with a jean, like I did, for if you have something mid-casual. You could put it with a nice skirt or beautiful suit pant. And I mean, it's this Bordeaux, which is super trendy this year. And on top of that, it's a color that goes like with everything: gray, black, navy blue, brown, camel. I mean, you can combine it with almost everything you want. It's a gorgeous one. If you like glitters, I mean, yeah, I don't need to say much more, I think. For the next one, we stay with the glitters with this dress, which is called Hildana. I have it in the size 36. This is, I would say, my normal size for dresses. For tops, I'm between a 34 and a 36, so between a 2 and a 4. And for bottoms, I'm between a 36 and a 38, so between a 4 and a 6. And so this is a 36, size 4. Because yeah, I thought I need to fit my top and my bottom, and it fits, as you can see, but it's a bit tight. I think I will need to wear shapewear under to be more comfortable, or size up one size and go for a 38 or a size 6. But it's again gorgeous, again also a bit heavy because of the amount of glitters. Look at that, the density, all these glitters. It's incredible. Like there's a lot of glitter dresses which have just a few glitters, you know, and these ones are like, do you want glitter? Yes, please. It's crazy. The sleeves are a bit long, but you could, you know, like bring them a bit up. No one would actually really notice. Better to have them a tiny bit too long because you cannot really adjust it. I found the length to be very good as a petite. There was really no issue there. In the back, you close it with there's this little button which is a bit hidden, and that's how you can like get your head through it and then close it. If you have a party like that, I wish I had such a party now planned for New Year Eve or for Christmas, because it's very nice. Glitter sequins dresses. If you did not like so much the style of the previous one, I have another one. It's called Ebana. I have it in size 34, so this time I went for my smaller size. I think it was the right choice. It's longer. The glitter, the sequins are also like more in this more classic shape, so it's very glitter, but you know it's a different kind of shininess compared to the other one. It's all in all a very different style. It has this very, very, very pretty velour bow in the back. To put it on here, you have it's a little bit elastic so that you can slide through it, but I have to say it was tight. I mean, I have quite some hip, I have a bit like in these kind of shapes. It managed. Otherwise, I think I would have needed help and someone to help me pull it from the top. It worked again, but yeah, 34. If you're in between two sizes, if you have even wider hips than me or something like that, then maybe go like I went for 34. 36 might have been better in that case. But I think it worked. The sleeves are meant to be 3/4 sleeves, so of course, again, I'm a petite. Sleeves are always a bit long, so you can always pull them back up a bit. The length, it was just below my knee, which I think was lovely. I would wear it with heels, like, you know, sheer black tight and a pair of black pump, for example, would be a very classic combination. You cannot really do anything wrong with that. And the back is like, yeah, it's very pretty, this open back. That's the whole effect. I found it very nice also, like as I said, with the little bellies, because it has in front like this. It looks like there's two layers. I mean, there's something under. And so this effect hides a bit, you know, if you have a little belly. So I thought it was very flattering from that point of view. And it's also, of course, a bit heavy because there are the glitters. It has here on this, around this velour border. You know, here's the lining inside that will go against your skin. Then you have here the glitter, and you have this very soft velour that will go around your skin. So it's very comfortable to wear, and I mean it's a beautiful detail, right? The velour goes also like here all around this little like cape effect that you will have, and yeah, I mean a lot of beautiful details. Sézane always pays great attention to details. Then why stop here with glitters, right guys? I have one more glitter piece to show you. It's this beautiful Chester jacket. Again, this little effect, but the density is less, as you can see. Like, let me show you again to compare with this one, for example. You can see that it has less density, but I think it's the style and it looks very, very, very pretty. The shoulders are slightly padded, but not too much. I found the length to be very good. The length also here was really, really good. As a petite, it was, I think, perfect with like a high waist pant like I'm wearing. Again, you could wear it with a little jean like I did, but also with a suit pant, with a skirt. A lot of options, and it has like this two little pocket with this velour lining around, and then all around you have this velour also, and it closes with this little let me show this little crochet, you know, effect, and it's very easy then to open and close. I don't know what you think. I think it's very, very pretty. The one thing with this crochet, because there's not like too many of them, also they're quite splitted, is if you move a lot, of course they're gonna tie. I mean, at least on me, if you have a bit bust or things like that, they're gonna move. So I think if I will wear it, I will probably put a very simple black top under, and then, well, no one will see anything, right? Even if it moves, because here it's black, it will be black on black and no one will actually even notice it. You can of course open the first little crochet to have a bit more of an open look. I would not open the second one, I tried, but then the next crochet is like at the bottom of my bra, so it will really open a lot. Too much for my taste. So I did not show you that, but in theory you could also open all of them. I mean, it's a jacket, right? You could have also something else under it and open all of them and just wear it like that on top. And yeah, I thought it's very pretty. It's also very light, very comfortable. To be honest, I really think I'm gonna keep that one because it's perfect. I'm really hesitating also with this one, because I mean, this one sends glitter to the moon and it's amazing. But I think this one might be a bit more versatile, you know, and I'm not gonna keep 20 things. Staying with jacket, I have also this one, this beautiful velour jacket. Let me check, but I'm almost certain it is velour. I mean, main fabric 100% cotton, but I think they do it, you know, with this like shiny velour effect. But it's this beautiful deep black, you know, where it's just light reflecting that will bring dimension to it. It's amazing. The lining inside is also so pretty. And yeah, it's a collaboration, as I said, with Maria de la Orden. I have it in size 36. I think it's the right size. It's quite short, as you can see. And in the bottom, after you closed the last one, it has this little effect. So I would probably wear it with something even higher waisted, or maybe with something under, because otherwise when you move, I mean, you will see your belly button. That's the name. You know, when I was trying it, I was like, how is that called in English? Belly button. So if you want it, that's good. If you are not so keen, then probably wear something a bit more high-waisted or put something under it. And I have, like, you see, I did not close it back. I lost so much time fighting with the buttons. It's this system, so the buttons are very pretty because they are covered with velour too, and there's this little elastic. But as you can see, the elastics are very small compared to the velour, and I obviously did not want to damage anything, and I was really like, took me forever. I think it took me more than 5 minutes to close this jacket when I tried it on, and I did not have the patience or the courage to close it back again after trying it. That would be, for me at least, my main down point. I mean, with time, and it maybe gets a bit easier, but I found it a bit annoying. Otherwise, it's very pretty, so you could wear it completely closed. You could also open some button on top. If you want to wear it with this trendy style, I see a lot of younger people or influencers doing, younger people, like I'm so old. Anyway, you could also open some on the top, some on the bottom, you know, and just let like the one in the middle closed, and then you will have this very trendy effect. All in all, I think it's a very timeless style of jacket. So if you like this style, and if you're looking for something like this, it's a jacket that you can wear also for a lot of occasions. In the Maria de la Orden collaboration, I also got this Faustina shirt. I found this tartan to be like very Christmassy, you know, very holiday spirit. I have it in size 34, which is my usual shirt size. It is very light, very pretty. It has this big black velour button and this like high neck effect. The material, I think, is probably 100% cotton, but let me just confirm it for you. Yes, 100% cotton. And on the label, you will have also one extra of this big black button and also one extra of this tiny button. This is something I found amazing on this shirt, even compared to the usual Sézane shirt I have, is how good they hid the buttons. I closed it to show you better. You really, I mean, when you wear it, the thing is not moving. I have a lot of shirts where you have this thing on top, you know, to hide a bit the button. But when you move it, it moves, and ultimately, I mean, the buttons are a bit visible. But this one, it is every time, like in between each button, it is sewn together. Here, so you see, so I mean, it's crazy. It will completely hide, and I found this was like extremely well executed. Like this attention to detail was like very, very, very nicely done. And those buttons are also like not too big, like relatively tiny buttons. It's very light, very comfortable to wear. You can wear it completely closed, of course, but you could also open it. I mean, it's not because there is this effect and so on that you have to wear it that way, obviously. So you could also wear it open if you like that style more. And yeah, I mean, if you like this kind of tartan, it's very nice. I think it will look also very pretty with potentially a round neck, you know, and you just let this pop out of your sweater. That can look also very, very, very nice. And the length also, I have to say, sometimes shirts, you know, can be very long, and I found the length was actually okay. So if you want to tuck it in, you will not have kilometers of fabric to tuck in. So I think that's also a nice point. We keep going, we're still not done. I have 3 more things to show you. One of them is this top, which is called Galeo, and I have in size 34, so my usual top size. I think it's very pretty. It's a very pretty velour with those little flowers, which are like embroidered on it, and they are like extremely pretty. And then there's those little dots also. It has quite a deep v-neck, but not too deep. It's not like if you go a bit in the front, everybody will see everything. I found the length was okay. The sleeves were maybe a bit longer and have a bit, again, this like wider effect, so you have to like that. But it's very pretty. It's also not too heavy. I would say it's not too warm either. Say average warm, I don't know. And very soft. I mean, again, like it's not really a pullover, right? It has this lining inside, and it's very pretty. And you could wear it, for example, with the next article I have, which is the Dune skirt in gold. It's a very pretty, like plissé skirt. It will look quite long if you're petite like me, but I mean, you could always go to your tailor and get it cropped, get it shortened if you don't like that length. The belt here is not elastic, so you have this zipper on the side, and then, well, it has to fit. I think it's a very pretty skirt. It's gold then again, as you can see, but I would say it's not so much, I mean, it can look very elevated and so on, like for party, but it's not so glitzy everywhere that you could also not wear it for everyday life or something like that. I think it can be quite versatile, this skirt. If you want to tuck in something thick like this one, I think you will need to go 1 size up. So I took it, as I said, my usual size for bottoms, which is a 36. If you want to tuck something thicker in, I think a 38 would have been nicer. Otherwise, it's gonna sit much higher. It's a style. I mean, if you like it, it's of course an option. But if you want it to sit a bit lower, then you will need to go for 1 size up. So if you plan on wearing it with thicker things tucked in, then go for a size up. If you are good with very thin things tucked in, then I think the size is correct. And I'm gonna actually show you after with the next article. I don't have much more to add, maybe just that it's not lined inside. There's no lining inside, but it's not transparent either, because it's like thick enough. It's quite light, and it will not keep you very warm, because again, it has no lining inside. I can tell you the material, it is 100% polyester, so yeah, nothing particularly warm. And yeah, as I said, this cute little zipper, and that's it. Last but not least is the Romine shirt in black with these beautiful golden buttons. Look at the effect on the buttons. I have it in size 36, so 1 size bigger than my usual size. I followed the recommendation, and I think this is right. It also has this little nice button. I will tell you about the material. So the main fabric is 89% viscose and 11% wool, and they will give you also one of those buttons to replace if you damage or lose one of the buttons in the front or on the sleeves. It is relatively heavy. Could be the wool, could be the viscose. It's also very simply a quite thick material actually, and it has this nice little effect here. I think it's very pretty. Sleeves have normal, I would say, neither too much of a balloon effect, not too less, a bit long but not too much. Again, I'm a petite. I think this one, for example, even though it's a thick fabric, is still thinner than something with velour. and I think it looked quite nice with a skirt, for example. Before, that could be an option of an outfit. And as you could see with the skirt and before, you can of course also open some of the buttons to change a bit the way it looks. I think it's a very nice shirt that you could wear, yeah, like for party or events because of those very pretty buttons, but ultimately it's very elegant and timeless too, so you could wear it also for many other occasions, like in everyday life. I found it very nice and the quality was very pretty. Yeah, it's a bit heavy. You have just to take that into account. Maybe it's also because of the buttons, I don't know. It will crease a bit. I mean, you could see here, like I took it out of the package. So you need to have iron or a streamer at hand. Otherwise, yeah, it will. If you want to take it with you, for example, and you're gonna travel going for holidays, then you need to have a steamer or something where you are going. Otherwise, it will be a bit creased, I'm afraid. And yes, guys, sorry, it's long. It was a lot, and it's not everything. There will be another video coming soon because I ordered so many things. But I think they release really beautiful stuff. I mean, for the holiday season, they really did not disappoint, for me at least this year. I hope some of the things gave you ideas that you liked in case you have not yet found your great look for Christmas this year. And I will put here another video in case you have not seen it yet. And if you've enjoyed this video, you can of course gladly subscribe to my channel by clicking there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.